All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and also to their elders, the men that taught them. I pray the Lord have peace, blessings, and mercy upon the households of the hopeful elect. This is the brother Shema Wan from the Great Millstone Houston Church. And I want to come with a lesson meditating on how the presence of Jacob's trouble is turning up. All right, if this isn't, a time of trouble for the Israelites, then what is? It's no denying it. This is the beginning in this, and look at what's happening. Okay, a lot of Israelites, Northern Kingdom, because whenever you think about Jacob's trouble, a lot of people think just on Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The Southern Kingdom. But looking at how the Lord is dealing, a Northern Kingdom is getting touched. All right, and I know that shit is uncomfortable, man. But it just shows you the times that we're in. It's not a time of peace and safety like the false prophets been telling you. Your damn Christian pastors and preachers been telling you. All right, the scriptures are standing, okay? The scriptures are standing firm. They said a time of trouble is coming and it's starting. All right, let's just read that real quick. Well, no, I'll wait. But just meditating on how important it is to get this word while it's still accessible, because it's going to come in need to have your faith built up in trusting in the words of the Lord. All right. But this is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near." While we're still able to go to camp, be around like-minded men, okay, which are in the spirit, being able to watch lessons, being able to study, read, things like that. Then it says, "And call ye upon him while he is near." Trusting in the true name of the Heavenly Father is very important. Not wavering or not doubting or not having questions. What if? That's a lack of faith and you're not sure of what you believe in if it's like that. But just getting that, because a lot of people have shaky spirits right now. Those that haven't been seeking the Lord and calling upon him while the time is now. All right. It's going to be important to be, built up with a solid faith in absolute trust in what the Lord said he was going to do. For instance, Jeremiah 30 and 7, we anticipate this. That's why whenever, these acts come, we're not shocked or surprised. It's just, okay, time to stay locked in the spirit. All right. But Jeremiah 30 and 7, it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble." The Israelites are going to go through a very troublous time, dangerous time, oppressive time, where it mentioned like never before, where none is like it. And right now, it's uncomfortable, it's turning up, but it's, it's a build up to that day that's going to be different from any other time. All right. And the separation of it is, it says, "But he shall be saved out of it." That applies to the remnant. That applies to the Lord's elect. That doesn't apply to those that put off from seeking the Lord. That doesn't apply to those that don't call upon him. This applies to those that gave diligence. This applies to those that absolutely, gave up their life for Yahweh Shai's sake to find it. All right. Being delivered in a time of trouble is going to be necessary. It's not light. Just like you got a lot of Northern tribe making, jokes and shit about the ones that's being deported. and snatched up. Right now it's funny, but wait until it's them. It's not going to be funny no more. Just like in the time of trouble, it's not going to be funny when it's present, when we're no longer reading about it. That's the importance of getting this word while we have it, or, you know, seeking and doing all that we can to get it embedded in our spirit, so you won't have to be second guessing or doubting anything during these times, because it's going to be, like I said, a day like never before, man. Some uncomfortable times. It just shows you Northern Tribe, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans are Israelites. They're under these curses too. Esau hates you too. And just like he hates Southern Kingdom, trying to deport Native Americans. Like, come on, man. Daniel chapter 12 and 1, it says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble." In Jeremiah 30 and 7, it specifically says Jacob's trouble. Okay? But this is that same, it's the same context. It says, "And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book." That's the difference. Those that are found written in the book, the Lamb's book of life. So pretty much being predestinated from the foundation of the earth to get the victory. Okay? And those that are found written in the book, hey, they're gonna be faithful until the end. You know, they're not gonna depart from the ways of the Lord, as it says in Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Sirach chapter 2, in verse 2, it says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." The elect aren't. The elect aren't gonna do that. I mean, the elect are gonna apply that. All right, it says, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." Praying to the Lord. Okay, that's how we cleave unto him, praying, you know, pleading unto the Lord in the correct name. All right, so we can overcome at the end. Then it says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." Even though, okay, put it like this, the scriptures tell us a time of trouble is coming. And understanding it, like getting our minds geared towards it, and really meditating on it heavy after talking to the elder Yagadal, like, just makes you think about, you know, what it is that we are a part of, where our enemy, you know, who we prophesy against, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And a lot of people are starting to figure out that he's the devil, not a red demon under the earth with a pitchfork. Now people are finally starting to see or realize, you know, this guy's true nature. All right, like it says in Revelations chapter 6, in the 4th chapter, you know, he was created to take peace from the earth. But where was back in Ecclesiastes chapter 2 in verse 4 again, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state." Yeah, that's the point. A time of trouble is coming, and the scriptures also tell us through much tribulation we're going to enter into the kingdom. And talking to Elder Yagadal, you know, just meditating on, you know, we're really not exempt from anything, you know, as far as having to suffer certain things. You know, just thinking about it, man. These deportations that are taking place, these concentration camps that they have set up in place. That's why we have to be built up in a faith or built up on a level where we trust the Lord no matter what it looks like. And it's easier said than done, but if we give diligence, the Lord is going to give us the spirit that we need to endure until the end. You know, and not because of, based off of what we did. No, that's just how it is with the Lord. The Lord is very merciful. If we try to do the best that we can to serve him, we have to have faith that the Lord is going to come through, and acknowledge what we do for him and, in his name, glorifying and uplifting his name. We have the name of the Lord to get the victory, not just to lose hope and give up whenever shit get bad. And, absolutely praying to the Lord that he delivers us, because we believe in his words and we do what he's telling us to do. All right. Just looking at what happened to our forefathers, the great men we read about, they went through some of the most, messed up things. Adam, his son killed his son. He lost, he lost a child. King David, like Joseph, Yahushua, the apostles, many prophets. Like, it's just repetitive. Like, this is what it's boiling down to. Okay. But a lot of people on the outside, hey, they're going to get caught up in that trouble. They're not going to have a defense. Matter of fact, let's jump down to Sirach chapter 2 and 12. It says, woe be to fearful hearts. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. That's why it's important to, to be hot in this thing. All right, not entertaining the BS, not getting caught up and complacent, disenchanted, but being locked in. Because it's not going to be a switch that you could turn on whenever, you need it now. The Lord ain't a doormat. The Lord, he's our comfort. Okay. And if you play with the Lord, you might not get that comfort that you need. Like the scriptures say, many will call on his name, Yahushua, Yahushua, Lord, Lord. We did works. We went out and, we prophesied and cast out devils. But the Lord said, depart from me. I never knew you, you workers of iniquity, roughly paraphrasing. So something wasn't adding up. But it says, woe be to the fearful hearts, destruction, and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. So having assurance and a surety. In this word that's being taught, Salakia. All right, in this doctrine, in this gospel, all right, which is offensive to this world, but it's the truth. And a lot of people are going to find out the hard way because they don't know it. They don't believe in the testimony of Yahushua. So therefore, they're going to get caught up, as it says in 1 Thessalonians. Let's go there real quick. No, 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. No, 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse. I'll start at 7. And to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. That's the end all be all. When the Lord comes back, it's over with. It's over with. No more being oppressed by another nation. No more slavery. No more punching the clock. No more division in a family. No more death for the nation of Israel. All right, it's a wrap. The Lord is coming back to restore peace in the earth and, among the nation of Israel. Verse 8, it says, in flaming fire taking vengeance on them who know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So those that don't have this truth, they're going to perish. All right, it says, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power. That's coming. That's a prophecy that's on its way. And before that takes place, or put it like this, that's going to be the end of Jacob's trouble. When the Lord comes back, so whenever, you know, it's full effect, times like never before, it's going to be like that until the Lord makes his return, showing you how dangerous and how scary and how troublous it's going to be. All right, without the Lord being with you or being on your side, man. You know, being in tune with the Spirit in those times. It's going to be hard out here for individuals, man. And the importance of this gospel. How it says if you don't know it, you know, you're going to perish. On the other hand, it says, 1 Timothy 4:16, it says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. The power within this gospel, the power within this doctrine, if it's believed, all right, and if it's applied, you know, salvation, deliverance, okay, it says, shall both save thyself and them that hear thee. But I was just meditating on how you could clearly see the times that we're in. It's not safe to be an Israelite on this earth. But with that being said, the only comfort that we truly have is in the Lord. You know, so pretty much we got to get all that we can while we still have, you know, the time for it. So, you know, I'll end it with that. I pray this was edifying to the Lord's elect. Again, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And Lord willing, until the next time, Shalom.